All right, now live. I'm trying out this new microphone, and I've got the phone on this fancy tripod. It says welcome to live chat, remember to guard your privacy. Okay, we know all that. It's a little different for going live from the phone. I'm just going to browse through the selections I have here real quick. And actually, there are some fish right over here you can look at. Move this side of the dock. I noticed some, it looks like bluegill down there. Maybe if we could put it right here, we can see them. A little activity. I'm going to do some fishing. Hey, one person, what's up? Hey, give me a thumbs up. Make sure the audio is okay. If you can see down there, there's a few bluegill along the edge of that weed mat. And I was mainly just going to go live to see if I could go live from down here at the dock. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And if you pay attention right down there, you see on that shade line, somebody's old wrecked boat is right there. And I picked up, hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome aboard. Flip in, what's up? So I already had this tied on a bellows gill I was fishing the other day, but I picked up this giant 14-inch worm at the fishing clinic that I was at the other day. So I'm going to let this sail down the edge. Oof, sounds like there's some water in that reel. Need an adjustment or two. Double check. It looks like everything's working well. All right, got the camera turned on. It's on a tripod. I got a microphone, so the audio should be good. Everything's set up perfect. Sun's at our back. Probably absolutely never get a bite. Really calm today. Way less wind and weather than we've had in a while. And if I don't get any bites fishing this worm down this edge, I will point the camera and identify some plants or something. Midwest. Oh, you're all good, Midwest, man. You can go back and watch those if you're so inclined. All right, hit that stump or hit that leaf right there and let it fall. You see my worms are right here. See, what I'd like to see is about a 9-pound bass come out and, you know, get there on camera. That'd be pretty sweet. There's plenty of 9-pound bass in here. I don't catch them, but other guys do. They even got pictures of them and everything. All right, big worm. There we go. That's a little better cast that time. Still needs a little oil in that reel. I must have left that one in the rain. The sun is like literally right behind this camera, so I'm not going to turn it around. Nobody wants to look at me anyway. I don't know if you guys can see that line. I'll tell you if I get a bite. Oh, believe me, I'll tell you if I get a bite. So this weed edge, we can talk about that. What's going on right here is this stuff is surface weeds. The edge of the lake is actually way over there. There's quite a bit of surface vegetation blown up along this bank, and most of that in there is water lettuce, but I don't know if I can zoom this. There's some growing up right, look at my hand, let me look at my hand, right in that area. There's some that kind of grow up and they're round. That's floating water penny. That's an exotic one that's not good. And right down here is some, can I see that? Water hyacinth. It kind of looks like waxy leaves. Let me put my rod down. Can you zoom this? Yeah, this does zoom in. Okay. You see on the edge of that shade line right there, those leaves that stick up and look real waxy? That's water hyacinth. It's floating too, though. It's got roots that stick down in the water, filter the nutrients out, compete with our phytoplankton, and these types of weeds are bad for small ponds because they shade it. It's like covering your yard with a tarp. You can see this 10,000 acre lake. We'll give it a little pan left. It's not covering this whole lake. You can talk about gear. I'm working with this little old school Daiwa Tatula 5.5 gears. I don't know why I have that low gear. It's usually on my cranking rod, but I don't know. Somehow it made it to this old worm rod from Bass Pro, which has been a good rod. Go ahead and drag that worm like I don't know what I'm doing, then I'll get a bite, right? And Mr. Jim's boat's back here. There's always fish right around in here. Maybe we'll get one. I'm just kind of letting that worm drag real slow at the moment. It's about time to start feeding down here again. I can smell some fish. Wow. Those must be crappie spawning. You guys ever smell fish like that? Just strong smell of fish. Whew, wow. They must be under the dock. Must be standing on them. Alright, I'm going to try one more down the edge. Let's get on this side of the phone so I can cast. That's not exactly where I wanted that to go, but this is a 14-inch worm, and it's kind of like, well, it seems to do what it wants to left a little bit on that cast. I wanted that a little over that way more. Of course, this page is called Aquatic Biologist, not How to Win the Bassmaster Classic, so you know you have to deal with it. Tell me that's not pretty down through there. I'd like to get one right at the edge of that boat, but I can't throw this thing that far. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to swim that worm right towards that swirl and then stall it. And then swim it again. Oop, come through that, get off there, and then stall it. Should be pretty right in the pre-spawn right around in here right now. Alright, this next cast, I'm going to take it to this outside edge. See how this weed line gets sparse on that, those pads right there get sparse on that edge? I'm going to bring it down through there next. Sometimes I have nice bass grab it right here on the edge though. They'll be up under the dock, because sometimes we feed under the dock. Jim does sometimes, and I try to every day in the summer. But it's been winter time, so we haven't been feeding. That casket, oh, you're right on. Right in the middle, like I planned it. Yeah, no, man, I'm not catching anything. But we did do some awesome weed identification, so there's that. We got that going for the video. That just came over like a stick or something. Felt good. Oh, I don't know it, boys. I'm just taking it easy today. Can turn it this way, I bet, and it'll work. Hey, there it is. I got it angled the wrong way though. Do it like this. That's better. Turn it that way. Or like that. 10 people with nothing better to do than stand on the end of the dock with me. And shouldn't y'all be working? What time is it? It's only 4. You guys are slacking off. Get to work. Okay, reeling the worm real fast didn't work. Go back to the edge. All right, one more time down the edge, and then we'll find something else to do. That's a little closer to where I wanted it. I'm just gonna dead stick that for a minute. Kind of stay tight to it. Oh man, I got snagged on a, that's a problem, these stupid weeds. Killing me, weed, you're killing me. That is not what I wanted to happen. Just fish it like a frog. Why not? Hey, it actually swims really nice. Look at that tail. Huh. Let's swim it down through there one time, see what happens. You never know. You can swim those speed worms in here and catch fish. That's a pretty good tactic for around here in Florida, this old speed worm swimming. This is the speed worm on steroids and acid. Fall's nice too. Not bad. Let's go for a ride. Go for a walk. Go for something else. Let's see what's going on over here. You guys want to see the rest of the lake? It's that way. Ocklawaha River's out that way. Flows that way, dams down there. I said it's about 10,000 acres, and there's plenty of nice bass in here to be caught. Caught a few, you know, 5, 6s, but nothing huge yet. It's really different from what I'm accustomed to. It's my neighbor Mr. Jim's new house over there, and this quad I got to ride around in the forest. It's real nice. Pulls the boat down here too. So I guess while we're checking to make sure this thing can go live from down here, let's check and see if it can go live from over there. And if we get any interference, then so be it. That thing's pretty nice. Why did I take it out? Well, there's that. Water's so far down you can barely cast over there. Yeah, man, that's what I need to do. I wonder if I can get going fast enough and just like troll an A-rig down this edge from the bank. Need an outrigger or something. A few ducks on the pond. And a beautiful day in Central Florida. It's probably in the mid-60s. It's not humid. It hasn't been raining. 21 people live. You guys must be slacking off work. Hey, I got to remember that. Get 21 people on here live. Midwest says he's got 60-degree air temperatures up there as well. That's awesome. Oops, I'm pushing buttons I shouldn't be pushing, my bad. Here, let me push some more buttons. What's that do? I don't know. I guess there's filters on there. I got this microphone to try to make the audio better. Does the audio sound okay? I don't know what any of this stuff does, y'all. I'm not going to push any buttons. And the signal still seems to be working good. So YouTube Live works from the lake. That's cool. At least it works from the lake, like right around here anyway. There's no telling though. It's weird in the National Forest. The signal can be like here one day and gone the next. But like I said, it is pretty out here today. Here, let me flip it around. I'll show you. Hey, thanks Midwest, man. Says the audio is good. Here, let me frame that like a nice still. We can just like sit there and kind of enjoy that for a second. I just come down here and chill out, y'all. I'm kidding. I like it down here. This is a really calm day. It's usually really windy in here. The wind's been blowing at this bank for about a week, and it's got all the what's left of this floating vegetation blown up here alongside it. All that's floating junk. These big logs get blown over here. When they filled this lake up, they didn't clear any of the trees. If you look, let's see, through there. This is a lower unit destroyer. I don't know if you guys can see that or not through there, but my shaky, stupid hands try to hold it on the wheel. See those stumps? Well, I promise you, this place is full of them. There wasn't a wrecked boat down there by that dock we were fishing a minute ago for no reason at all, man. There's more wrecked boats out here. That's why I got the boat that I got. A little 10 rig with the mud motor. Tougher to wreck it. Easier not to get stuck. I have enjoyed that rig out here. It has been good. I need to get back to fishing a little bit more, which I will do. Should be like late pre-spawn spawn around here right now. Trisha's from the Philippines. Wow, that's cool. Any questions? Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions. I mean, ain't talking about anything ponds. Oh, thanks, man. These glasses are nice. I've enjoyed them. It's actually the shooting lens, but I think it must have some kind of different kind of blocker on it or something, because my eyes are real sensitive to, you know, kind of light. I've always been kind of photosensitive to light, and a good pair of shades. Well, most folks are dropping off, and I don't have much to add, and I'll let y'all get back to not working at 4:21 in the afternoon. From sunny Florida, give you one more shot of it. You catch some fish right there. There's a hole. Just cast right under that. Kind of let it loop like that and go in. Caught a 6-pounder right there once. Pretty nice one. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and maybe I'll do some more lives from down here, bring some bait down or something, actually catch some fish next time. Thanks.